There we
Are you
are.
going to
Hello,
talk?
everybody. How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, yeah. It's just I waited for my. There we
Are
are.
you going
Hello,
to talk?
everybody. Damn it! How's Hang everybody on. Doing? Hey, I had to wait for my YouTube to come live.
Look at it. Nah.
I know it. It's a. There's a heck of a delay in between my YouTube and my StreamYard. So anyway, we're going to start the top real quick. Dorinda, Professor Falcon, Diana Teeny, kiss off. KN Red. Hello to all y'all. Let's see. I know we got KN in here. Let's see. Who else we got? Diana Teeny. I think I said her once already. Diana
Teeny?
Teeny. Yeah. Yeah. Teeny. Yeah.
Deanna Teeny?
Yeah. Diana Teeny. Wheezy. Then we got Meemaw Patriot. And we got Trudy Huddleston. Hello to everybody. Discernment Files. Hello. Ain't seen you in a day or so. TJ Katz. Hello. Let's see. It looks like it for right this moment. I don't know if anybody watched the hey time. If anybody watched the congressional hearings today, we're trying to pick a speaker because everything's kind of shut in a pause right now. They can't do any legislating until they pick a speaker. The Democrats stuck together. They got 212 votes for Jeffries, but they went through three different ones, and no one reached the 218 threshold. So no one can be a speaker until they get there. They went through three different deals today, three different votes. The first time, it was 203 on McCarthy, and 19 of his people said nope. Second time, it was 203, and 19 went for Jordan, and Jordan was for McCarthy. Then the third time, it was 20 people for Jordan and 202 for McCarthy. Ms. Blue Moon, hello. Mary Freeland, hello. So it was quite interesting today. And then they finally called it and took off till noon tomorrow. So we still have no Speaker of the House. So we're going to have to see how that goes. And they can vote anybody they want in there. They can go get somebody off the street if they can get enough votes and just vote them in. But McCarthy ain't going to give up his seat. He's fighting too hard, and he just needs to step down. Joe C., Michelle.
Hello, everyone. It's great to see you all. Sorry I missed you yesterday. I was making chocolate chip cookies with my daughter. And when I got here, shut it down.
Yeah, the $40,000 raise payoffs. Yeah, that's no shit. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's going to have to do some swindling to get McCarthy in there. He can only lose 4 people from the Republican side and still make the seat. But right now he's at 20. He's lost. So Andy Biggs is in the running still, and so is Jim Jordan's a big runner-up. So, but Jeffries still had 212, but they don't meet the threshold, so they can't take over the gaveling. Matt Gaetz had the balls to come out and say that him and a couple others said they didn't mind if Jeffries gets it again. And I'm like,
oh, wow.
You got to take control of the House back. You got to have that speaker roll back. Now, the Republicans will still have control of all the seats in the different, like the judiciary and all that. They'll still have the power of that, but the speaker gets to tell what goes on and what doesn't. Sharon Mercer, hello. Justin, hello. Cool Gamer. So it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out.
Hello, Mary Freeland, Ms. Blue Moon, Josie, everybody I missed. Hello.
So anyway, we're probably not going to go to the 2 full hours tonight. I got some things I want to get done, and I want to try to get to bed early. I still didn't get no sleep last night. So, hello, Bruce. DCBs, hello. We're going to go about an hour tonight, I have a feeling. Yeah, McCarthy's just more of the same. That's exactly right, DC. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably shut down after about an hour tonight. So about 8 o'clock, we'll be shutting her down tonight. Like I said, I got to get some sleep. I got things I still got to get done. My brother just got back. Yeah, someone asked you dyed your hair. And
yeah, it's a wig. I ain't going to dye my hair blue. I like the color of my hair. I'm just in a bluesy mood today, so I'm just playing the part. Want to have some fun. Hello, Patrick Kelly. Hello. Cheers.
Patrick, hello. Hey, Rocksteady, good to see you. So anyway, yeah, I'll probably be shutting her down just a little early tonight. Like I said, 8 o'clock. And I wanted to damn sure come up and, just see what was on the. Like I said, I spent half a day watching that crap.
Why would you
just
waste
trying
your
to see
time?
who was going to be the next speaker? And what's that, Brenda?
I said, why would you waste your fucking time?
Well, because I'm interested in who gets it.
Rocksteady, hello.
I'm just interested in
I
who
wouldn't
gets
waste
it.
my freaking time.
Well, that way I know if I have the right to bitch or not.
If you voted,
we'll
you
see
have
how
the
it
right
goes.
to bitch. If you don't vote, you don't have that right.
Well, it's been 169 years since they went past 3 votes. So here we are again.
I'll be right back.
All right. That's pretty bad when it goes 169 years. It was 169 or 161. Anyway, 1851 and 1857 was the last 2 years they went more than 1 or 2 votes. I think in 1950 or 1851 is when they went. They went 2 weeks without a speaker, and in 57 they went 2 months without a speaker. So it goes very much longer after 2 weeks than the original speaker, which was Nancy Pelosi, can step in and hold the gavel until they can come up. The Republicans can come up with a Speaker of the House. Q City, hello. So it's going to be kind of odd watching this. The Dems are just giggling their butt off because the Republicans look like they're shit show, which they kind of are really, because they can't even get their shit together to come up with a speaker. Some people are starting to speculate they're going to bring in another opponent to run against McCarthy. A couple of them are suggesting Trump, but I don't know. I think that'd be a good role for him.
Hello, Michael.
He can stop a lot of that horse crap. Silver B, hello.
Hello, Frankstein.
Willard, how you doing, bud? Anyway, I got a few little news articles we'll go through here in just a second. Some of them was interesting. Some of them were just some of the same old. Yeah, he needs to look neutral. But as Speaker of the House voted in, if he gets 218 votes, it could be from either side, and he would be neutral. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't think Trump's going to step up and take that role, to be honest.
No.
He's going to stay focused on what he's doing. Yeah. So, well, I guess we'll just play it by ear. Yeah, there's a few things in the Breitbart today on it. House adjourns, no end in sight. Republicans to give away the gavel, which could happen. McCarthy was rejected for now. And election denier Jeffries gets more votes than McCarthy did. They said, what's next? Scalise, coalition government, Democrat speaker. So the Dems are just mocking them now. It's turning into be a shit show. One report
Yep.
says Bobert, Perry, Gates don't mind if Hakeem Jeffries wins. They don't mind a bit. I'm thinking, okay, now that's going a little far. Bobert told McCarthy claim he earned speakership, and she says it's bullshit. Her words, not mine. And off all the chaos that McCarthy and all that's creating with no votes, I guess the fundraiser for Hakeem has went off the charts. He's making hand over fist. Oh. Here's a funny. German police chase Tesla. Discovers driver had turned on autopilot and took a nap, and the autopilot was speeding down the Autobahn. Now, I didn't know you could speed down the Autobahn because they have a slow, medium, and fast lane. Fast lane, people run up and down it at 150 miles an hour all the time. And that's what it's there for. They got 3 lanes on each side and then an off ramp for the slower side. So I thought that was quite comical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's quite funny. Yeah, autopilot, and he just takes a nap. I'm thinking, there was an old boy, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago that he had bought a brand new Winnebago RV. And where it was cruise control, instead of putting cruise control, they put autopilot. Well, he's driving and he decides he wants another cup of coffee. He hits autopilot, gets up from the seat, walks back and gets a cup of coffee. And before he can get back to the seat, he's already had a wreck and turned it over. Now, luckily, everybody survived, but he sued the company for putting autopilot on there instead of cruise control and won.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, what the? I mean, for one, he shouldn't have won the case because at that time they didn't have no such thing as autopilot except in airplanes.
So, yeah, well, it was there. And if you see the word autopilot, it means more than cruise control. So I could understand why he would have thought that.
Well, on that new one that he bought, that's when you could put it on autopilot, which was cruise control, but the sensors on the front and the back, if someone got too close to the front, it automatically hit the brakes for you. And if someone got too close to the back of you and there was no one in front of you, it would speed up a little bit. So that was what the original autopilot did in them things. Yeah, discernment. Yeah, there's a lot of stories I hear about that. A buddy of mine was over there. It was actually my cousin. He said he was doing about 130, and he pulled over into the middle lane. He was going to start slowing down. Before he could even slow down, a car went by him and disappeared in front of him before he could even think about it twice. He said, people are crazy over there. There is no top speed. So, yeah, it's crazy. Here's another little headliner for you that really gets everybody's goat. Pro-transgender organization urges schools to celebrate trans holidays. And that wasn't the only story in the headlines about transgender crap.
Hello, TJ Katz. Great to see you. Hello, Q City Lady. Great to see you. KN, wonderful to see you.
I don't think I've missed anybody. Yeah. I don't see anybody I've missed. But anyway. Then we got...
I'm glad to see you, Wheezy. Go have a great supper.
We got a German we got a German doctor jailed for corona mask exemptions. Doctor wasn't enforcing it, so he went to jail over in Germany, which is kind of odd. But and they're asking the EU to impose blanket coup restrictions on arrivals from China, medical officials say. Make sure. Karen Thompson, hello. Good to see you.
Hello, Karen. Great to see ya.
Another headline says Beijing whines about unreasonable travel restrictions imposed by growing list of countries. And I think I got one more. Okay. One. No, I got two more. Three more. Anyway. Okay. 844,000 known border crossers in first quarter of fiscal year. And then below the picture, it has a border patrol chasing a bunch of them up a hill back across the fence. But anyway, it says 72,000 migrants got away in December, 212,000 in the last 3 months.
Wow.
That's a lot of people coming over here. A lot of people. And that's just the getaways.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Red. Awesome.
Yep. California school district pays nearly $10,000 for LGBTQ presentation. I don't know. Somebody needs to pick up a Bible and start reading it.
Garrett. Hello, Harry Humstone. Great to see ya.
Harry, how you doing? You listen to this one. Crocs, the shoes. Crocs partners with RuPaul's Drag Race for London Kids Fashion Show. How screwed up is this world getting?
Okay, say that again, please.
Crocs partners up with RuPaul's Drag Race. The drag queen, RuPaul.
Uh-huh.
They team up together and do a runway show in London, and it's a kids' fashion show.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
That's just stupid. Hello, Ross.
Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Hey,
I
Russ.
don't buy brand name Crocs. I buy the cheap dollar store kind with the furries in it for the winter. I don't like them in the summer. I do like them in the winter with the furries.
All right. Wow, Harry, I won't put this on the screen. Hang on. California just passed for great laws today. My favorite is illegals can become police officers in the state of California, and that's no BS. I wondered. I seen a report the other day that Gavin Newsom was signing like 4 new deals into law from his governor's seat, but they didn't say what they were. They said one of them was held out. There was 5 new. There was 6 originally, but one of them was held back, and they passed the other 5, and that must have been one of them. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. But anyway, that's all I had in the news today. Off that, like I said, I spent most of the time I was up and around trying to get everything else done. I spent watching to see who becomes speaker, because that's going to dictate kind of what's going to happen this next 2 years coming out of the House. Now, whether the Senate can get it passed, and then if Joe will even sign it, but it'll keep that 4,155 page bullshit off the table if we can get a Republican there and in there.
Yep.
Jim Jordan had a really good speech on the floor today when he nominated Kevin McCarthy for speaker. I didn't realize it, but Jim Jordan's been there 16 years. I didn't figure he'd been there that long, but him and McCarthy come in at the same time. Yeah, if y'all don't mind throwing some likes out there, ladies and gentlemen, we got 86 people in here, and 47 thumbs up. So if we could hit that, sure help us get out there so more people could find us. Come over and maybe they'll enjoy it too. The other one is you cannot use rap lyrics in a court of law to prosecute someone. Alrighty. Sounds like it's senseless law, but it makes you wonder who did that to prosecute somebody. Yeah, Q City, that's like I said. I like Jim Jordan's speech, and I'd rather have him have it, but he wasn't giving a speech for McCarthy. Is giving it for he wants crap done. And I'm all for that. And I like what he was talking about. So, but Chip Roy did a good job too. Chip Roy did a real good job, but he went for I think he went for Arizona Andy Biggs. He had a really good speech. I've always liked Chip Roy. He's out of Texas, and he calls it like it is. Yeah, Annette Graff, I'll agree with that. Rap is a foreign language.
Yep, I agree too. It's bullshit.
Harry, I'll agree with your statement there. We do need somebody with some balls that'll go in there and actually do some change. Problem is, they still got to fight the Senate. They still got to fight the executive branch. So they may be just all they're going to be able to do is muddy the water. No, Sharon Mercer, what I was under the understanding of today when I was reading some more about it is Pelosi can go in there if they don't have one within a reasonable time. She can step back up, or she can turn it over to Jeffries, back over to him, until the Republicans can decide on somebody they can nominate. And I mean, if everybody nominates a Democrat, that's who will be it. But like I said, the Republicans will still have power in all the seats. It's just they won't have the gavel. And, that's what determines what's going to get voted on the floor, and what doesn't is whoever's holding that gavel. Yeah, discernment files, that's probably true too.
Kiss off. Have lots of Kleenex.
What's
to wipe
up?
your eye.
Oh.
She put like Ben Gay or something in her eye by accident.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Get some Kleenex. Cry.
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene backs McCarthy. Well, a lot of them people are backing because other people are backing they like. But I really think if Jordan would go ahead and go, okay, yeah, I'll run, I really think half the people would flip over to Jordan. I really do. I think he could get enough votes. And I think even some of the Democrats would vote for Jordan to get him up over that 218 number, just so McCarthy don't get it.
Kiss off your alone 1,000 times. Hello, Carol Z.
Carol Z, hello. Julie, hello.
Hello, Julie. I'm good, Becky Justice. I'm good. I'm in a bluesy mood, so I wore blue hair tonight.
Becky, good to see you. Yeah, Karen, they all just put on a show for us. Like I said, making me cry. Yell at me. Make me cry. Yell at me. Guess I don't think I've really yelled at anybody, really. I try not to yell. I mean, it's just, it's not, if I have to yell at somebody, I'm to the point of I'm about no return. And so I normally don't let myself get that way. Robert Lawrence, hello. Garrett, hello. No, I won't
Hello,
yell
Robert
at Kiss
Lawrence.
Off. I have no reason to yell at her. She's just wanting that Bengay out of her eye. She wants to leak it all out. So I'm sure that feels about like jalapeno juice in your eye.
Yep. Hey, Creek Squad.
Hey, Creek, shut her down. She's out of power. There you go. Yeah, it's about that time them storms are going to. Yeah, you're in California, though, Carol say. I did. Yeah, that's right. You are getting that sweeping coming down that west coast and coming off the Pacific. Yeah, there's no telling what y'all get down there. Depends on how far that north front comes down. I guess Northern California got hit pretty good with some snow. A bunch of it, which they normally do, but they get quite a little bit.
I heard
I guess they got pumped.
Northern Arizona got hit with snow today too.
Yeah, and when I was talking to Rob, he said that
the name of the state.
Flagstaff, but he says, yeah, Flagstaff gets snow all the time up there. Flagstaff. He says that's pretty common.
Oh yeah.
So, but they're getting an unnormal amount of rain down there in his place. I asked him, I said, have you already reached your year's annual total? And he goes, yeah, I think we surpassed that already.
Good night, Harry Moonstone. I hope you have a good night. Sorry, Shane.
Oh, you're good. I think he even had a road taken out down there, a paved road that washed out, an old road, but still. Yeah, Harry, have a good evening, man. Sorry to see you go so early. Yeah, in Lake Tahoe, yeah. I hear that's a great place to go skiing in the winter. I don't know. Anyway, it's good to see everybody coming in here. 87 people in here and 59 thumbs up. We get that up a little bit, be appreciated greatly. Help push it out to the other people. Maybe somebody will find us that likes watching us also.
Well, Kitsop, you spell like a blind person because you probably are blind. You got freaking stuff in your eye.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty pricey up there, discernment files at Lake Tahoe. I don't know. I've never been there. Never ever been to Lake Tahoe. I've been to Red River quite a bit, but funny thing is, I don't even ski, snow ski. Never have. Never even tried it. I go up there, Red River, and we take the kids up there, let them do all the skiing, and I go get on snowmobiles. Or I'd usually have to wait for them to get done skiing, then we go get on snowmobiles because they'd want to go on them too. But whatever, it all works. Been up there a couple times in the summer too, and they give Jeep tours, or you can rent one of those little side by sides, or even a 4-person side by side. And they're a lot of fun to run up and down in them mountains, but you got to be careful. You got to know where you're going. You got to do it a couple times with guides, because if not, you'll get lost. I won't tell you what; it's been known to take people 2 or 3 days to come find you up there in them hills, up there in the mountains. They got some beautiful lakes up in there, though. When all that snow melts and falls in them crevices, and rivers galore, it's beautiful up there. June's still a little early for me because we went up on the ski lift in June for the summer lift, and we was going up to eat up the restaurant up top on top of the hill. And I didn't wear a jacket. And once you start getting up there a little ways, it cools off pretty good. I was sweating down in town. But you get up there halfway up that mountain, and it gets pretty damn chilly. Then get all the way up there just to find out the damn cafe is closed for a couple of weeks for renovations for the winter coming up.
Oh, shit.
The whole damn trip for nothing. And it's like an hour on the lift. It's like, and they don't speed it up, like they do for skiers. They slow it down so you can enjoy the scenery. And there's a lot of beautiful scenery. You see, it's a funny thing. We got up for about 3/4 to the top. You'll see beads like you've been at Mardi Gras all over the trees. You see bras. It's crazy what people throw out there in them trees from that lift. It's just funny. I thought, what the hell goes on up here? Yeah, we went all the way up and come all the way back down, all on the lift. There's one place about halfway down. Well, you can jump off up there at the top and walk back down. But they said it's about a 2.5-hour walk back downhill. And there's a place about halfway you can jump off. They don't stop, so you have to literally jump off, get out of the way so they can go by, and then you can walk down from there. But I never did either one of those. That's just a long damn way down there. I didn't want to do that much work on a vacation.
Nope. Me either.
Yeah, it was about 3:00 in the afternoon. I was getting too close to my beer time to be having to walk 2.5, 3 hours to get one. I probably would have deserved it then, though.
Yep.
I took the easy way out and just rode back down. You wouldn't figure just going up a couple thousand feet would be that cool from down in the town. I'm going to tell you what, I was never so happy to feel that warmth down there on that ground.
Yep.
And that river runs right there by the mountains. That's where all the snow melts off and runs into. Boy, that's some cold water. Stuck my hand in there. I thought I was going to pull out hypothermia. And I'm going to tell you what, there's some big fish that grow in there, though. Favorite fishing spot for people. Sharon Steinspring, hello.
Hello, Sharon Steinspring.
Welcome back, Professor.
Hello, Professor.
Uh-oh. Garrett's talking about punching his TV. Yeah, kiss off. I know that's right. You can find lots of places like that. It's a beautiful place to visit, but yeah, you'd have to, sweep up all the trash and shitty people. A lot of fun. Like I said, I've done some interesting things, but nothing like travel the world or anything like that. I haven't traveled much of the States to speak of. Like I said, I went out to Huntsville, Alabama. Beautiful part of the country. I was out there in the spring and summer. Contracted out there to go out and build houses. So I did that when I was 19 and 20. And stayed out there about 4 months. Luckily, my brother lived out there, so I just stayed with him. That was pretty cool. And then I ended up coming back. And where else? Like I said, Red River, Laughlin, Nevada, Bullhead City. I know Wyatt Earp, he used to live in Bullhead City. That's what he had said. And I like Bullhead City. They said, yeah, that town ain't very big. I drove 60 miles trying to get to the south side of town. I was still in the city. I'm sorry. It was, they're little suburbs, but still, they're all still attached. You can never leave town for 60 miles. I'm like, what the hell? That place is huge. In Laughlin, other than the strip, it's not very big. And then they got the Laughlin where you live. The actual town of Laughlin sits back about 3 miles west of there. I went into that little place, and it's pretty much all gated community there. A lot of rich people and a lot of houses and stuff. They stay there. Beautiful little place, but man, I mean, you're looking at a 2-bedroom shack's going to cost you $1 million. That's just too pricey for anybody I know.
That's awesome, Carol Z, that you've been to every state in the U.S., including Canada and parts of Europe. That's awesome.
Wow. Yeah.
In the States, I've been to Michigan and Chicago. And then because I didn't want to come home through Mackinac Island, the bridge there in Mackinac, I made my husband travel around different states to get me back home.
Didn't like that bridge, huh?
I don't like that bridge, no.
Does it move on you or something when you're going across it?
I've been across it once in my life. It scared the living shit out of me, and I will not cross it again.
I run across one out there in Charleston, South Carolina, like that once. We drove out there. My girlfriend, her brother was getting married, so run out there and stayed a week on the beach there in Palm of the Isles. Luckily, there was lots of families. All the family was staying in that one house. It was $3,800 a week, so it didn't cost us hardly anything a piece for the week. That was pretty cool. And then they wanted me in the bachelor parties, with all the bachelors. So I went and stayed at another house, first 2 or 3 nights, with all the best man and all them. Stayed with them for a couple days in the beach house right on the beach. Got the worst sunburn on the top of my head I ever had in my life. And this is the middle of March. We left here, there's 6 inches of snow. Got there, boy, howdy, it was hot. Loved every minute of it.
Annette Graft, yes, North Bay is a really nice area. Yeah, bridges freak me out. I don't like bridges. When I'm going to the States and I'm traveling the International Bridge and I'm driving, my eyes are 3/4 of the way closed.
Yeah, I've been a few places, but not many. Not many. Like I said, I haven't seen a lot of the places I'd like to. Like I said, when I was like 12 or 14, I went on a church mission down to Juarez, Mexico. Excuse me. At night, we'd have to come back and stay in El Paso, excuse me. We'd have to stay in El Paso because the gangs were too bad there in Juarez at night. Yeah, Mary Freeland, it is beautiful. I loved it out there. We'd walk down to the beach first thing in the morning. Me and one of the girlfriend's cousins, me and him got to know each other pretty good. He is pretty cool. He is some kind of computer designer. Had a pretty good job. And me and him would walk down there and check it out for a little bit. And we'd walk down the beach to Coconut Joe's, sit down and have Bloody Marys for a while and drink a few beers. And I'd call my girlfriend, come get us and drive us back. So it was too far to walk after we had drank. Especially in that kind of heat. So it was a lot of fun though. That was our every morning routine. Hey Bev. Girls just want to have fun. Hell yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Bev.
Yeah, I went down and I didn't go on the boat. I can't remember. It was the USS something down in Charleston, but I didn't go on that ship. But they had all kinds of tours going up there. But I went through all them little markets down there in Charleston. And that's an all-day deal, and we still didn't see it all. Creek Squad, I'm going to be shutting down here in about 20 minutes. So give me a second, and I'll let you up for a few minutes because I'm going to shut down early. Like I said, I got some things I want to get done. Plus, I need to get some sleep tonight. Mary Freeland, we stayed a couple times at Edisto Island, not from Isle of Palms. Yeah. They had one place we went on one. We had 3 bachelor parties for this guy. because people were coming in at different times, and that was their deal, not mine. And they had leased part of this big ass. It's right on the beach. And it's a big nightclub. It's huge. I mean, it'll hold a couple thousand people easy. And they got part of it for the VIP area. They leased it. And we went in there, and the name of this place was called Windjammers. And they had a back deck on there that was just, it had to be 4,000 square foot deck with seating and stuff. You could go out there and sit, the moonlight, have your drinks and stuff. And even had a place you could walk down to the beach from there. Now, they wouldn't let you take your bottles down there, but if you had a can, you could, but you had to make sure you throw your can in a trash can. There's Wyatt Earp. How you doing, bud? But yeah, that was pretty neat to go there.
Hello, Camperman. Thank you, Wyatt.
Camperman, hello. Never been to Miami Beach. Never been to Florida, matter of fact. Never been to California. Like I said, the only ocean I ever seen was right there at Charleston, South Carolina. And the girlfriend's dad come up to me and he says, well, what do you think? I said, what do you mean? He goes, what do you think about this body of water? And I said, well, it's a little bigger than the pond I'm used to fishing in because, we just got little ponds out here. He just kind of chuckled, shook his head and went on. But it was a lot of fun. Like I said, it's easy for me to talk about the few little places I have been because, I haven't been to many places. So it's really easy to remember pretty much all of it. You've seen both oceans. Well, congratulations, Wyatt. Yeah, I know a lot of people that's been to both. I never wanted to go to the Pacific because they said that's, it's the water is cold even halfway through the year, through the summer. They say it's still pretty chilly. And I'm not a big fan of cold water. The Atlantic wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all, even in March. There was kids and stuff swimming like it was nothing. I went up there about halfway shin deep, and that's about as far as I wanted to go.
Hello, Gigi. It's great to see you.
Hey, Gigi.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Red, if you'll drop the link for Creek Squad, I'll let him come up for a few minutes before we close this down. Red sauce is pretty on Black Keys. I can imagine. Yeah, my brother went up into the northern states. I can't remember where he went, Minnesota or somewhere up in there with some of his buddies that come from there. And some of the guys were wearing wetsuits, and he couldn't figure out why they was wearing wetsuits. He just went in there in first swim trunks and dove in and swam back. They got there about 30 feet out from the shoreline, and he comes swimming back, and he says, yeah, I understand why you're wearing wetsuits. He said, that shit's cold. He said, I didn't know if I was going to make it back. My brother's a hell of a swimmer. They couldn't believe he made it as far as he did. So anyway, I was waiting for Red to drop that. Yeah, it's a little quiet tonight, Gigi. I'm kind of tired tonight. I was last night, but I muddled through it. But tonight I'm pretty tired. So no, Rob's not going on after. I do believe he ended up coming down with laryngitis. So he's going to be house ridden for just a little bit. probably, hopefully by Thursday, his voice will be back so he can come on for Thursday night. Carol Z, I never went to Hawaii. Sharon Steinspring, right, I can handle that. Creek, how you doing?
What's up, my friends?
Did you did you lower your ears?
Huh?
Did you lower your ears? Get
Yeah, man, I got cleaned up, man.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong
I
with
don't look all scruffy and stuff anymore.
Just
Y'all doing good, man? Good to see y'all.
Oh,
Hey, Dorinda.
Hey.
Good to see y'all. It's been a little while.
It has. It actually has.
Yeah, I ended up getting off work early today. Our power went out in the kitchen. Well, not only the kitchen, the whole store, but I just couldn't see in there. So I was like, what do y'all want me to do? I'm not going to sit here all the way till 9 o'clock and do nothing at all. That's. I was like, I'm going to the house.
Was you able to clean up a little bit before you left? Or are they going to have a hell?
Oh yeah, yeah. I wasn't going to leave them like that, but I'm actually going to wake up real early in the morning to go help the morning cookout. Get me some extra, make my hours back up.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's great to see y'all. Hey, Annette Graff, Q City. Good to see y'all. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of good in here the last couple nights.
A lot of them, a lot of people. Everybody, really.
Yep.
Yep.
Your haircut looks nice, Creek.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I couldn't take it no more. I woke up. I just ended up waking up one morning and I went and looked in the mirror and I was like, this has got to go. This has got to go. I looked homeless. I looked a bum, I was like, this has got to go.
Yeah, I get to where I let it go for a while. I just get tired of looking at it myself. That's why I got the camera on, because I'm going to shave in the morning, clean up my face a little bit because I'm tired of looking at it.
Well, I noticed that last night. I believe it was. I was like, man, Shane's kind of getting scruffy, but I couldn't stay on long. I come by I don't know if it was last night or the night before when it was, but
yeah, it had to be last night because I wasn't on.
I come in and told everybody hey, and I had to jump off because I was busy. I had a long day with my buddy yesterday. We ended up dropping him off at rehab and stuff for him to better himself and whatnot. So I had to put everything else aside. And
there you go.
But yeah, man, it's been a wild ride. Been a wild few days.
Oh yeah.
It's been a great New Year so far, though.
Yeah, it's starting out all right, isn't it?
It did. I think we're gonna have a great year this year.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you gotta think that way, anyways. You don't want to think, oh, this year is gonna be shit. Yeah,
Yeah, right. Always start out looking for the best.
I'm staying positive, man.
Boy, it sure wasn't looking good if you heard the first part of my show due to.
Oh man, no, I didn't. When did you start at 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got in at probably about 7:30 something.
Yeah, I talked about that. The House went through all their crap today trying to pick a speaker and couldn't get it done. Went through 3 different votes, still ain't got it done. First time in 169 years they haven't got it done the first day.
Come on.
And they hit recess. So they hit recess until noon tomorrow. Oh, they'll keep voting until somebody get 218, whatever it takes.
Come on. So they're gonna resume it all at 12 tomorrow.
Yeah, noon tomorrow. So that'll be 11 my time.
But people are still voting now, or after?
No, all the votes were in because there's 434 people in there, and they had 434 votes in. There just no one hit 218. The closest was Jeffrey Hakeem, and he hit Hakeem Jeffries, I guess it is. He hit 212.
He's a Republican?
No, he's Democrat.
Oh Lord.
But all the Democrats, because there's 212 Democrats, every one of them voted for Hakeem Jeffries. And the Republicans can't get their shit together. So only 202, 203 of them voted for McCarthy, and the other 19 and 20 of them didn't vote for him. They voted for Jim Jordan or nobody. So somebody has to get to 218 to become speaker.
We got a severe thunderstorm warning following for the counties East Baton Rouge, Ascension, Louisiana, Livingston, Louisiana.
Yep. Yeah, y'all were supposed to be getting some weather here.
It's been bad all day, man.
Oh yeah,
it's been bad all day, and I hate driving around in the weather. I didn't even like going home. I kind of wanted to stay at the store, but no. I mean, I already got paid for a free 5 hours today, so.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, stay there for
I
another couple hours.
I figured I'd take the last 4 hours that I had and come enjoy them.
Really?
I'll make up for that in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
But I'm glad that y'all all had a good New Year. How have you been, Dorinda? I like the wig, by the way.
Thank you.
She reminds me of like a mermaid.
Yeah, that hair does kind of look like something you've seen in a mermaid movie.
Yeah, it's like it's like an ocean blue color. I love that color.
Well, it's kind of black on the top, and then it goes to this
that color.
Blue thing.
No, but if I was to paint my truck any other color, it would be that color.
Awesome.
With black rims. That's the color it would be.
Cool. I got the black for the rims and I got the blue. We're good.
Yeah. How's Rob been, man? Rob's doing good?
Yeah, he's doing good. He's got strep throat.
He's
I went to the doctor today.
Oh man, I know that ain't good on his voice.
Well, and I kept asking him a couple days ago, you sure that ain't strep? No, I don't think it is, because he went to him once before. And he went today and he said, yeah, he's got strep throat. He says, Louise, and I didn't talk to him. It was Louise. And she says, yeah, I wished you wouldn't been right, but you were right.
Oh man.
I hate being right on that too, because man, I hate strep on anybody.
I know Rob's watching right now. He's got to be.
Oh Rob, yeah, he's probably.
Rob, he told you
bouncing out of his chair he's probably yelling at me, but no one can hear him.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing about strep. I can't hear him yelling at me.
I love you, Rob.
Wyatt Earp, am I a congressman? If I was, I'd be speaker. I'd make.
If he was, we'd be in a whole lot better shape.
I know that's right.
I know it is too.
Crap. I wouldn't allow all this crap to be going through. Speaker holds that gavel. They can tell you what comes before and what don't.
Strep throat hurts the older you get.
Yeah.
See, I only had it probably about 3 or 4 times, and it was rough. But I couldn't imagine being older, like an older smoker. That would probably be rough.
Quit smoking now, and you won't have to feel that.
I know that's right. I know that's right, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had strep throat. I've had a sore throat before, but never really strep.
Well, you eat a lot of them lozenges. What is that? The cough drops. Those work real good for that.
Well, I usually, if I feel like I'm getting a little sick, I'll eat coldies. I'll take a coldies.
And, I don't know if y'all could hear that, but did y'all hear that?
That's what I was fixing to ask you. You just have some thunder and lightning?
Bad. It shook my house.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Man. I was wondering if y'all heard it. That was pretty loud.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, it's been like this all day long, man.
Well, and the good and the bad thing, let me rephrase it. But the good thing is it's mostly just rain and winds. But you get up here a little further north and a little further inland, and
Oh, that's where your tornadoes and all that fall in.
well, they was up further north of me even this time, so that worked out for me. But I feel bad for some people on the north side of you, and then but
yeah, they're catching the bad end of it.
Yeah, and they're fixing to catch a heap load of snow come down.
Come on, is that cold?
There's going to be another bout come through. Yep.
Well, shit, it ain't, but it's hot over here. Let's see. It's 74 here right now.
Yeah, I got up about 50 today here. But north of me, you get up in Omaha, Nebraska, just on the north side of northern end of Kansas. And then Nebraska. Yeah, they're getting some snow fixing to dump on them pretty hot and heavy.
Damn. Come on, man. I got up and got dressed this morning, put my jacket on, walked outside. I was like, oh, yes, going to have a good day. I had a long sleeve on and everything and my jacket. And I got outside and I was like, oh, I'll turn right back around and come back in the house. I was like, nope.
Yeah, it's too hot.
Yeah. I couldn't take it no more, man. John.
Hello, John. Great to see you.
Good to see you, bud. My LP friend. Like, I'm so excited to meet this guy. I'm so excited to meet John, man. I seen y'all all on here the other night talking, man. That was great.
Oh, yeah. John's a good guy. Great. Yeah, I'll be closing down here in just a couple minutes, but I think Gigi's been talking out in the chat that she may fire up a show and do some games or something. Is that correct, Gigi?
Just ran it here. It is here too, buddy. It's getting down.
Yeah, Creek just had some thunder there. It about blowed up his house. If
Shane could hear, it was loud.
Yeah, it was pretty damn loud.
My window's probably about 8-10 foot away from my laptop where I'm sitting at on my bed.
So that was pretty good.
It was pretty strong.
Oh, Gigi says she can't make noise because hubby's sick. Oh, okay. Well, get that boy some earplugs. Julie Mumford, hello. 40 degrees Fahrenheit in northwest Illinois.
Heading to the washroom. Be right back.
All right. Yeah. Julie, I was born in Illinois, but I was born in the southern end of it. I was born down in Champlain. We lived in Urbana, which is all one city now. They all muted together. And
I couldn't imagine living somewhere else, like being born somewhere else and just like hating the place so much and then brings you to another place, or if your family already moved you or whatever. But
yeah, I was two. There he goes again. Yeah, I was 2.5. I was 2.5. And my mom moved us back to Lubbock, Texas, and then from there back into Oklahoma. My dad was in the Air Force, and he moved a lot because what he did in the Air Force, being an electrician on jets and stuff, they moved him all the time. So he was before I was even 2.5, we had stayed for a couple weeks in 39 of the 50 states. They was constantly moving us.
Come on. Well, that's kind of what that life is. Whenever you get into a trade like that, you're moving all over the place.
And I know nowadays, they got enough electrician stuff. They just put them on permanent right where they're at. But
that's the way to go.
Back in the Vietnam War, that was a different story.
Yeah.
And that's when he was in. He got to fly over Thailand, so that was pretty cool.
See, my uncle, where this hat come from?
Yeah.
Man, he goes all over the freaking states, man, all over the place. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I want to be home with my family and friends,
Yep.
Quick, we're not far apart. I just had a big thunder here, and I heard it on your end too. Come on.
Yeah, y'all are only about 45 minutes apart, aren't you?
Yeah, not even that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, y'all are getting. Well, they showed the lightning strikes where there's going to be yesterday, and I want to tell you what, there was places that it was southern Missouri and out in y'all's area and some other places. Oklahoma got some on the east side, but not up in the Panhandle. But man, it was just solid. It looked like thunderstorms. It was so solid and lightning.
Yeah.
Paula work.
Yeah, 15 minutes apart, maybe. So, yeah, something like that.
That ain't bad. Shoot, that's just right. That's next door to me.
Yeah, it ain't far.
No.
And he's in Watson. Yeah, he's not far at all.
Huh.
Not far at all.
Well, that's cool. Y'all go down there and swap.
Yeah, I need to go down there and get with him and cook something.
Hell yeah. You gotta remember though, he's an old timer. He might show you a thing or two.
That's what I'm saying, man. Maybe we could do a lab together.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
He does do some cooking shows.
Man, like I said the other night, I thought I could cook.
He's pretty good.
John's got some stuff going on that I don't. Dude's good, man.
Yep. Hey, Double Dog. Yeah, you're coming in right about the time I'm going to shut her down, bud. But
I know.
I'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get some sleep tonight, and I'll run the full 2 hours tomorrow night.
Good to see you, Double Dog.
Yep, it's always good to see Double Dog. He's a good guy.
Great, we can for sure do a cook video one day soon. For sure, buddy. I'm ready whenever you are, man.
Hell yeah, he works at a store. Just tell him what you need, John.
Yeah, man, I work at the Big Boss, man. Come by, check me out. I'll let you know whenever I'm open. I'm down, man. I'll take anything that I can learn. For
Hell
sure.
Yeah, and apply it.
Catch fish, John cook it. And I'm damn good at cooking fish now, man. That's where I'm at.
Hell yeah.
I cook fish.
Now, do you get a discount at that store where you chef at?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah! There you go.
Oh yeah.
There you go, John. It might be worth a 15-minute drive.
Not only that, but I just for Christmas I got a $30 gift card to PMAS from the Swamp People.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go down there and get a bunch of seasoning from them. $30 worth anyway. So.
Wow. I just had a fighter jet fly over my house, and I ain't heard that in years.
All right, Shane, I ain't gonna let you.
I'm gonna go ahead and bail off.
Hold you up, man. I'll come out and hang backstage if you do a backstage. For a little bit, but I ain't trying to keep you up.
Very long. I'm not gonna stay for very long if I do. I'm gonna, like I said, I got a lot of shit to
keep you up, man.
done.
You need some rest, dude.
Well, when I get to bed at 3 one night and 5 the next night, still get up first thing in the morning. It makes you a little cantankerous. I almost called the night off.
Oh, I know, man. I know that's right.
Jennifer Doll, I don't know if it's from Tinker or Vance or if it's from Elk City, but it sounded like it was coming from the Elk City way. But, in between Tinker and here, you're looking at 300 miles, so they could have went over west and cut back up through. I don't know. I don't know their flight pattern. Well, you used to get them through in between us and Laverne all the time because the old boy that used to be the staff sergeant or somebody up there, his family lived out there, so they'd always do a flyover for him, and that's where they just did all their routes because it's open country. So all their test routes, they'd fly out over there. So that was pretty cool. We used to get to see them all the time. But anyway, guys, I'm glad everybody come in here, and I'm glad I got to see everybody, and thank you all so much. I'm going to shut her down, but on your way out, if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up, there's 95 in here, 75 thumbs. Y'all can hit them thumbs up on the way out. I sure would.
Yeah, man, it's free, bro.
Yep, it is free. It is free, and it sure helps get me out to other people, so other people can come over and join also. And
yeah, we could always use more good people in here. I know we got a good bit in here. Everybody here is good people, but we can always use more good people.
Oh, absolutely. I'll agree with him 100%.
Good night, everybody. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.
The bigger the community, the better.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's just more friends you get to meet. And one day we'll have a meet and greet. We'll all get together and have a burger together and swap stories.
For sure.
So anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to bail off here, guys, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.
Good to see all of y'all.